Assalamu alaikum. Right, first session today, so I'm going to teach you how to do a bit of soldering, so a bit of plumbing. What you'll need for this session are the following items. So you'll need 15mm copper pipe, you'll need a 15mm pipe cutter, you'll need a pipe cleaner and deburrer, you will need some solder, some flux, a flux brush, a blowtorch and some gas there. So this is the workstation that we'll be working on, and I will quickly show you how to put a joint together. To just cut two pieces of copper pipe up, roughly about 150mm each, and then that's the first piece that I'll be joining on to roughly same size second piece, which is this here. Right, so once I've got the two pieces cut, it's time to prep them, so you get this pipe cleaning and deburring tool. So if you look at it, the pipe is usually quite smooth like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to put really tiny lines into it using this tool here. So after we've done this is what it looks like. Can you see that? That bit's more shiny than this. You can see all these little scratches in there. The part that I'm going to be joining on to, the second part, do the exact same to this. As you can see, exact same again. Just a dry fit. I put the inside of the elbow, the joint I'm going to be putting onto these pipes. I do the same to that. I use the other side now, and I scratch up the inside of that joint. So I do this for a good 20 turns on either side. Yep. So you do this. Okay. Sides. So I've got the inside of both sides of the elbow scratched up, as you can see. Now I put both pieces in there like this, as you can see, and then what I usually do is, once I've got them in there, dry run, I get a pencil, and when they're fully inserted, I draw a line. So then I know where the pipe is in up to. So when I take this pipe out of there, if you can see that little line, so when I put them back in again, I know that the pipe is fully inserted before I start soldering. So okay, so the next bit, I get a brush, I apply a bit of flux all the way around the pipe like this. So be generous with it, don't be too tight. Do that on both pieces of copper. Once you've got that flux on both sides of the copper pipe, simply put it into the elbow. Make sure that line that you drew earlier is visible, so you know that it's completely inserted. Put both pieces in and make sure it's up to that line. Okay, so what I've done is I quickly use the pipe cutter to prop it up. And then what I'm going to do is just put the torch together. So what we're going to do is, we've got the copper pipe set up, and what we're going to do now is we're going to joint it. So apply some gentle heat to the pipe, as you can see. It's heating good. Wait for it, I'd say about 30-40 seconds. As soon as you apply the solder to it, it should that is the absolute basics of soldering there. So now wait for it to dry for a few seconds and rinse it, and then just give it a clean, see how it's turned out. So as you can see, it soldered it. A little bit messy because of the flux running around. Could have done it better if I had it like this rather than like this. Like this, all the flux, the solder would have gone just into the joint. Because we had it upside down, gravity and the flow of the flux was going down. This is what it'll end up looking like in real life, not in a perfect scenario. So in a perfect scenario, it would be, you know, yeah, so it'd be like this, normally a joint. So you just put your solder into there as you heat the pipe. For demonstration purposes, because we had it upside down, you can see a little bit of run. So all you do is you get your wire wool, clean it up. Right, so get rid of that, and this is what it'll end up looking like roughly. So there you've got a semi-decent tight soldered joint. Yep. Yep. Right guys, so that was literally it. You've just learned how to join two pieces of copper pipe together using an elbow joint. Now hit the like and subscribe buttons if you want to learn more. Come join us. Hopefully, if I get the right response, I will be doing daily videos on all the different things that you need to cover a City and Guilds course. So all the content that's covered in one of these courses, I'll be going through it with you. So it'll be like a dry run. You'll be able to see what's involved in one of these courses. So like I said, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and join us.